Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. And we're having coffee in my beautiful fertility mug. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is it going? A lot of intensity. We've got solar flares. We've got social disruption. We've got storms. And you know what? We've had most of those things a long time. And yet, we will go into that this is very different. And while, yes, in some ways it is different, we have had storms our entire lives, opportunities for us to grow with. So we'll have those personal times of tumultuousness and upheaval. But the truth is, the world is now experiencing those. And before I went to my retreat, I purchased a new set of cards, and it is the Kali Oracle deck from Alana Fairchild. And twice, I only pulled 3 times during the retreat. Twice, it was this same card. I've pulled for 2 people since, and that so hardly have ever this same card has come up. And today, this card came up again. So it is Artha of Kali, very much the warrior card. Fierce. This card is all about you stepping into your path, your power, your truth. The world needs us to show up in our full light, our full power. Regardless of what you think about the social situations going on, the political situations, the world situations, it all boils down to you claiming your power, standing in your truth, and allowing your light to shine brighter. This specific card says, and this is the thing that gets us, the often painful first step is to give up our stranglehold on the how, the when, the where, the who, and the what. Only then can we drop into an instinctive, more intuitive way, which is guided from the feminine wisdom within. You know, that the mantra I teach, I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready, guide me, does away with the who, what, when, where, how, and why. That isn't what we want to be focusing on, because we do not have all the perspective that creator, the universe, the central sun, the great I am has. Us giving up that need to understand how things are going to transpire and what that looks like. Artha is not only about purpose, though, it is also about the capacity to accomplish our task and the means necessary to do so. The universe provides all such means, from emotional learning to financial support. So we all have, excuse me, several different frameworks through which we will not understand what our path is, and reasons we don't step into it because, well, we don't have the money, well, we don't have the time, well, I don't know enough. That really is one of my biggest ones, and has been like, I need to know more. I need to be different than I am to do my path. Like, no, we do not need to be different. We do want to give up control. One of the retreat attendees, an incredibly powerful woman, so boxed in control of their life, that it's going to take time. And unfortunately, those of us who have such a stronghold on control, we get slapped down pretty hard sometimes to show that we really have no control. But we can step into, again, rowing that boat. Okay, I am open, willing, and ready to step into the path that is opening for me. Now, those strong control people have a huge purpose, because they are the ones who can lead the others once they are willing to give up the control and allow things to transpire. Because it is when we have so much control, we are saying, I know better. I know the way. And the truth is, we don't know the way because we don't have that 30,000-foot view. So here are the supporting cards for this. It is time for you to step into your path. The first card that came up, look at this, gorgeous. Let me get it so you can see it. Sorry. There we go. That's better. Nourish the soul. Look at that powerful card. You want to get into your soul space as often as possible. That constant conversation, that connection with others of like mind, because the differences that we have in our paths can help educate one another on new things that we don't even know are present within us. So you want to connect more with your soul tribe, the light workers, the way showers, the people that are walking their path as high, as much as they can, because we grow one another. And that really has been my calling lately, is to just connect more. I can be pretty solitary, and have been, and now the call is that it's time to get more connected, because we need one another. We need to support one another. We need to help one another understand our gifts. And that is really one of the most powerful parts of the retreat, is that understanding of what you are able to do. We don't have to have that higher person in our mind anyway do these things. We need to grow in our personal, energetic, divine power to know we can release energies that are attached. We can identify the things that need to go. And yes, we do need help from one another, because it's kind of like doing our own healing work. There's a certain amount, and what happens when I work with someone is it's like we remove that hard crusty layer that's keeping things boxed in. We get rid of that first big thick hard layer. Then the ones that follow, because all of these things did not go in at the same time, they're not all going to come out at the same time. The things that follow, much of it you can release on your own, and you can continue to do your work. Excuse me, I have to go to other healers to complete some of my work, just like we all do, because it's like tickling yourself. You really can't. You don't have everything in that ingredient mix that you need to get it all done. And that is also the thing. We need one another. As you step into your power, you're going to need very really to stay strong, to be that strength in this world. June is starting tomorrow, and we are really moving into some tumultuous energies that are gonna threaten to destabilize us. We are the ones that people are looking to for the peace, that stability of knowing that everything will be okay. It just isn't going to look like that. It's just, again, like I've said many times, that third stage of the birth process is the part when every woman without medication says, I can't do this. This is too hard. And yet it will continue. And they do it because they can do it. That is another reason we want to stay connected to a soul tribe, even if it's a couple of people in your life that you support, that support you. You are immensely powerful, and you want to tap into that, and you want to tap into the strength and the support of others that can help you along this way. The next one is focus and then act, and that is going to take courage to know, okay, this is my next best step. I remember when I did my first retreat, and I was excited and scared, and had those doubts at the same time. And I started with a series over 3 days of 24-hour retreats, where, because I was busy and I thought, these women are busy. And so that's how I fashioned it. And I was concerned because it was a paint and sip retreat. Now, I'm not an artist, but I follow this gal on YouTube. My sister and my friends and I had painted with her for over a year. And she's easy to follow. And I knew I could help people because creativity in anything, in my opinion, in any event, is huge to opening us more fully to our creative aspect. One creative act opens us to another one. And so I started in with, some fear, self doubt. That was huge in me. It's like, kind of like, who the hell do you think you are? I did know I have the ability to show people their amazingness, to pull from them the things that need to be worked on, to make them their most powerful, energetic self moving forward. So, long story short, they were incredibly wonderful. And I finished that very busy 3 days because I did all the cooking, all the teaching, all the showing, and providing, everything. And I got done and went, I have more energy than when I started this, because it was truly the path. That was, I think, 2016 when I did those. So that's 8 years ago. And now I'm doing 7-day retreats because I know that the deep healing, the deep release, the bringing up of what needs to be seen by us is an intense process. I've always been an intense conversationalist. I don't want surface conversation. I want to know people. I want to dig in. And these retreats are ripe for that. So it took 8 years. I was talking to a mentor yesterday, and she said to me, we started working together 10 years ago. And you finally said to me when I said, "How are you?" You said, "I am awesome." Because it's like all the cogs fit into what I'm doing. I love doing individual healing work. I love doing readings. I go to events because it is just so fun. But these retreats are incredible and powerful and life changing. That is my passion, to positively impact as many people in the world as I can. And when I can change the life of someone moving from this retreat back into the world, their vibration is different, which means they're sharing with everyone around them, who then will share with around them. So that ripple effect is present in everything we do. So focus and then act. It's going to take some time. You want to reflect. Where have you been? What are the things that have caused you the greatest consternation and learning opportunities? Because that's going to give you an idea of where you're going. And then the last card that came up in this reading was huge because it was so different, but it's like a whole separate calling that is tied into every single one of our paths. Protect the wild and the green. That is that connection that we have. These retreats bring in the component of plant medicine in many different forms. That is our connection to Mother Earth. That is inviting them in to help heal, to help open us, to help nourish us. We eat them, we drink them, we utilize them. We utilize them when we go out and put our feet in the grass. That plant offers to us, Mother Earth offers to us, and we have much to be received. But we do want to do our part in protecting for our children, for our grandchildren, for ourselves, Mother Earth. That means one small thing that you can do. What does that look like? Can you collect the cans to take to recycling? Can you collect glass? Can you stop using Roundup? Can you stop using it so much? Sometimes it's the small things. Whatever that looks like for you, ask. If you don't know, how can I serve Mother Earth in a different way now, in a more complete way? What is one more thing I can do? Just little things. Little things do add up. Just like the little things make a huge difference in our emotional life, the little things in protecting Mother Earth are also vitally important. All of us doing little things add up to big things. So attend to your vibration, be open, willing, and ready to step into the truth of who you are and live in the fullest power you can every day. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Until we meet again.